Hello everybody, it's Mr. Ben. I just going over our little small groups for today, but we'll start by singing with you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to my friend, and how do you do? There's a thing. I don't know what happened with the camera, but there's like a little black thing hanging up there. I don't know what that is. I tried to clean off the lens, but that didn't work, so sorry. I think there might be a little black dangly thing in the videos from now on. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm getting in a weird mood. Ooh, but it's Monday. I've got the Monday mood. It is Monday, and for number one with one dot, we've got school on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 4 more wake-up days for this week. Number two, we took a look at a book. It was this book here. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. I tried to draw a button there, and we took a look at my shirt. My shirt has some buttons on there. I don't want to move the camera because every time I move the camera, it stops the video. So you'll have to trust me that I have buttons on my shirt. So we read our book, and then we played a game with some buttons. I borrowed some buttons from Miss April. We took our buttons and we dropped. Oh, well, we'll get into that in a little bit. So we'll start with our book here for number 2, Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy. Oh my goodness, sorry, I had a little spittle there. Ooh, that was gross. Oh, this is turning out to be quite the video today. All right, my darlings, we'll get started. Oh, and you know what? I borrowed a friend of Miss Karen's to help us. It's Pete. There's Pete here, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 groovy buttons on his shirt. So I'm gonna try to read, and Pete can help us with his buttons here. Let's see, Miss Karen, I had a little spittle show up on my lip. This video is going really good so far, but it's a fun day Monday. I'm so excited. All right, let's see. So I'll read, and Pete can help us with the story here. Let's see. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. We said groovy, that's like another word for cool. So he's got his cool shirt with his buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. My buttons, my buttons. There we go. My 4 groovy buttons, my buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. I lost count, and we were only at the beginning. So yeah, he's got his 4 groovy buttons, but oh no, pop! Ah, the button popped right off of his shirt. Oh no, one of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons were left? So if he started with 4, and then 1 popped off, now he's only got 1, 2, 3. 3 left. Oh no, so 4 take away 1 was 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing a song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Oh no. Pop! Another. We're going to have to use our imagination for this one. Pop! Another one came off. So if he had 3 buttons, and then 1 popped off, how many does he have now? What? Say it really loud. What? Oh, 2. Let's see. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many were left? Oh, you told me that was 2. So 3 take away 1 is 2. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time with the camera today. Sorry. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Good thing Pete's a better dancer than I am. You're a good dancer, Pete. Oh no, pop! Another button fell off. Oh my goodness. So if he had, we're using our imagination, so we're going to pretend that one popped off. And that one popped off, so he had 2. And then, oh no, another one popped off. So how many would be left? What? Let's see. So we said 2, take away 1 is Only one. Oh no, did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my one groovy button. My button, my one groovy button. He's only got one button left. I sure hope it doesn't. Oh no, pop! Oh no! The last button popped off! How many were left? So if he had only one left, but then that one popped off too. Now, we're imagining. He's got no buttons left. You know what number that is? If you have none, that's the number 0. 0. Oh my goodness, it looks like a circle. 0. He has 0 buttons. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? I don't know. Have you ever looked down with a buttonless shirt like that? What do you think? What do you? Pete knows what he sees. Let's see. We're gonna open up Pete's shirt. He's gonna show you. Right here. It's his belly button. His belly button. And he kept singing his song. My button, still got my belly button. My button, still got my belly button. There we go. So he's got his belly button. That's good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness no. We just keep on singing. There we go. Buttons come and buttons go. Yeah, so if your button pops off your shirt, be like Pete. Yeah, it's okay. You got other buttons. Things come, things go. Everything's going to be okay. Well, thanks, Pete, for joining us for the song. That was so nice. But, yeah, so that's what we did today. We read our story there about Pete and his buttons. And then we played our little game here. So what we did, I took a handful of buttons, and I had a cup here. So you could try this at home, too, if you have a cup or a bowl or something. You don't need to use buttons. You could use little rocks. You could use Q-tips. You could use pennies. Anything that's around. So you put it all in your hand, and then you can drop them and see how many go in your cup and how many go outside of your cup. So let's see. I'm gonna drop them from up here. I hope they don't go everywhere. Uh-oh, some of them went on the floor. But let's see, how many went in the cup? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we ended up with 5 buttons that went in the cup, and that means that there were 5 buttons that I need to look around for all over the floor. So there we go. So I won't play another round. But yeah, if you have some time, you can play that game. Drop something into the cup, see how many go in the cup and how many go outside of the cup. You can try, if you do it really close to the cup, they usually go in a lot more often. Or you could try to like really go from far away and say, oh, see how it's gonna go? Let me see. Oh no, that time I only had 1 go in the cup. So try it out from different heights, see where it goes, where it doesn't go. But thanks for the folks that joined us on Zoom today. We had a whole lot of fun. And if you couldn't, that's okay. You can check out the videos, and we'll see you when we see you. All right, so come on back for tomorrow for Tuesday Tingling, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.